Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, so I am live, I think. Still waiting to make sure everything's working adequately. So give me one second. Okay. So I think it's still working. All right. I'm gonna send. I have a co-pilot that I have. He basically rides along with all my remote views. So give me one second. Uh, Let me see if he's got the link. I think it might be public. Okay. So I'm not sure if you are hearing this. What is I'm a remote viewer, and when you see this video, what I do is I remote view targets. So if you were to give me a target, like what is this? What is this thing that I'm holding? Or maybe if you're looking for gold and you want me to look in a particular area to see if I can see gold, I do that kind of stuff. I find missing people. What it is make sure I can erase this here. Okay. Okay. What it is I have 5 videos, 5 videos of high interest to me. And the videos turned out to be, uh, they turned out to be, while the videos weren't exceptional, the data in the videos were fantastic. So the data in the videos was absolutely amazing. Um, okay, cool. You're in. Well, I'm still waiting. I think I'm still waiting on the other guy. I'm not. I'm so sure, but he can watch this and get caught up. So my co-pilot's here. He's the person that helps me do remote viewing. So my my goal with these 5 videos, well, 4 videos, there's 5 total, or pre um, pre front loaded. What that means is before I even knew what the target was. So I had no clue what the target was. Before I knew what the target was, I have 4 videos that describe what the target is. So this is before I knew what the target is. The fifth video, I told everyone about Target, and I was very excited. So on the fifth video, I was very excited. I can't release the fifth video. The fifth video was absolutely the bomb. It was wild. The person who gave me the target told me what the target was. I went back and I talked to him, talked to my group that I was working with, and I I was excited, they were excited, and we explored the target. And the target was the dark side of the moon. So there's a face on the dark side of the moon. This target. That was the target we were looking at. We described a bunch of different aspects about the dark side of the moon. The important part of this whole 4 hours of video isn't the fact that we, as a group, went there and described the target. The important part of this is the fact that I was given a blind target of a very, very popular target, place to go. Me and a group of friends went to this target and described aspects of the target very similar to very mainstream remote viewers. So basically, a group of non professionals went and did things that's only reserved for military people of much better, much better scientific rigor. And I want to basically take the information, the summaries of my 4 videos, and compare it to the summary of all the other people's videos, like Daz Smith, Lynn Buchanan. I mean, the list goes on. How many people were assigned? Ingo Swann. All these people looked at the dark side of the moon. All these people had experiences. I have personal friends who went there and described things. And because of my information that I'm not telling you, I take the information that I can tell you, and I need to make this into a like a little document that only espouses, only goes shows how remote viewing with common people, people with minimal skills, can do exceptionally well. And my point of this is not so much the moon base. My point of a documentary would be a it would be a documentary about how people are special. And this little group, this plucky little group, did something that is very similar to what professionals did and how remote viewing is more than just, the Wikipedia page, you know, example of what it, what, or it doesn't work. If there's just no way to, you can't have a blind target. You can't have a blind target that's completely unknown to 5 people. I think it's 5, maybe it was 6, to 5 or 6 people, and then have everybody describe the same thing, as well as how many more, 15, 20 people who are professionals who actually have videos out there who do this. So my goal is to actually have a documentary on remote viewing, this target, and how this target compares to all the other targets that are of the same kind from the big names, and how how it is, how anybody can do this. That is my goal. The documentary would focus on the people rather than the target. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this video public, and I wanted to let me show you the 4 videos that's available. You can look at and tell me what you think. I don't have a value on this. I don't have a price. I've never done a screenwrite before. I'm literally looking for a write-up that would be something I can present to someone and say, I would like to use this to make a 30-minute show. I don't know how to do that. Or a hour-long feature showing, these different aspects. Um, that's my goal. I don't know what it would take. I have multiple people that I do know that work with screenwriters and people in the industry, so it's not like I'm completely out of the loop. Now, if you know of somebody that might be interested in, sending me a target to look at, or maybe we can work and join forces where I can remote view something and you guys can, you can, however you want to do it. I'm actually available to do that too. But my goal is to basically do the link between remote viewing and having a group of unknowns. That is the most important part. So um, I'm gonna just show anybody who responds to my ad. I'm gonna show them this message, and I'm gonna show you the video links too. So I'll post that too in the comments. So let me take a look at the video links. The video links are. Hmm, oh, here we go. Okay, 8392 dash 1728 part 1 solo bidding. This is where I was given the target. This is I'm given the target uh, from Fiverr. Okay. This is my first interpretation. Okay. That was on 11/11/25. That's 38 minutes, 53 seconds. That's the first video. Second video is 83921718. I gotta go back and look. I might have to change that. Anyway, part 2. Sure, that before I get too crazy. Let's see, that was 11/11. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. 83921728. Wow. Solo vetting. 1728. Solo vetting. 11/14. So it's 11/15/25. This is a 22 minute and 20-second, 22 minute, 22-second, 20-second video. Video, and this is live. This one is, I can't remember if it's live or if it's, oh my gosh, November 11th. Okay, let me go back. I don't know if this is in the live or I don't know where this is at, so I'll have to figure that out later. 2220. The third target is can't find my view one. Normally I got all this stuff put together around three. Okay. So it's group two, group view one. There it is. Okay, so it's 1227. I got group view one, number one. 1227 25. It's 2 hours and this is in videos too. Okay. So it's December 27th. It's 2 hours, it's 1 hour, 31 minutes. 1 hour, 31 minutes. It's in group view, or it's in videos. Okay. And group view two. 1228, 25. And it's 2 hours, 33 minutes. And it's also a video, not a live feed. Okay. So I've got part one solo. Okay. That's where I'm just basically going over it. I'm trying to vet it. And then I got round three solo vetting on this date. And then I got group one view and I got group two view. This with two groups of people. I mean, there was two groups of people separately. Okay. So now that I got that, these are the four videos I'm interested in. So I am literally looking for someone to take this and tell me what we can do with it. Um, I've got the information gathered. If I could find somebody who'd be interested in doing this, I will send them the information. They can take a look at it. They can take a look at the live video. My video channel is screaming into the night. I have over, I think it's over 400 videos, so I'm not really sure. If you got any questions, text me or email me. If you have anything you want to add to this or any ideas, you can text me or add to it. Um, I'm really flexible. I just don't know what to do with this or how to go about making this better. Especially, I really don't know how to take these 4 videos and make a project out of them because there's so much I can do with only these 4 rather than the entire 5 videos. Just these 4 videos would make some fascinating discussion and a very fascinating comparison to how remote viewing works. I was blown away by this particular project from the get-go. And now I want to do something with it and I want to present it to the people who can present it to more people. Um, and the other thing is I want to stay away from AI as much as possible. I do not want AI voice and I do not want AI pictures. I want actual pictures of actual people. And when I do this, and if I do this with somebody, it's going to be under the under the assumption that we are going to stay away from AI because I'm not having AI fill false information into this. It's bad enough that the AI cannot cannot do things correctly, but the AI hallucinates and adds stuff to it that makes the information completely wrong. I've seen it time and time again, and I really believe going off of everything I've seen, I don't need that kind of headache from an AI uh, randomly inserting something that's completely untrue because I've got to stay above board and I got to make sure that all my information is presented as clearly as possible. If you have any suggestions or you want to discuss anything about it, let me know. Um, you can reach me here or you can reach me through YouTube or Discord. If you want my Discord link, I can send it to you. I can't send it through Fiverr, of course, but I'm pretty sure there's a email on my YouTube. I don't know which one is associated with it, so you can always send me a email there, and I should be able to pick it up. Just let me know you email me, and then we can go from there if you're interested. And again, I have no clue of pricing or anything, especially for what I want. I literally want a screenplay that I can present to a director, but I got to have kind of like a vision of how to take it and make a tangible path through all the data that I got and not going through all the data that I got, just taking bits and pieces of it. So it'd be cool. All right. Thank you very much. I'm going to wrap it up unless you're here. Now, if you're here, then we'll keep going. Did somebody just drop? We got 4 people now. Hmm. What do you think? Co-pilot, should I wait? Uh, well, I'll tell you what, while these guys catch up to us, why don't we go through these videos? Um, I am making a playlist for the videos. I just can't list I keep changing the names on them and I keep screwing myself over when I change the names. So the target number is not quite right. And uh, I really do need to go through and make sure that these titles match the playlist. And then I've got a document over here that's just, I need to go through the document and put it in order. Like the, the first view was round one, part one solo vetting. And then the next one is part two. And Oh, part two is actually just pictures and standalone viewing. That's what I was confused. Oh my gosh. So it was just a standalone view. I literally stopped and I did remote viewing on paper, and that's why I was confused. All right, so I think they dropped back off. So I'm gonna go ahead and gonna go ahead and no, there's nobody chatting, and it's just me and you, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop off. They can view this. I'll just give them this video, and they can view this video and get all the information they need. So if anybody is getting this video, it's because I want you to take a look at this and tell me what you think. So, cool. Hopefully this will, hopefully this will help. Anyways, all right, man. I'll catch you in a bit. I might do another video. We'll see. So, thank you. I appreciate it. Bye. See you in a bit.